What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Ogre Boy, and I'm going to be doing my top 5 favorite feel-good movies. My good buddy Esley from Entertainment Fanatic Reviews and my other friend Lebo have both done this video and everything, and I was planning on doing this sooner and everything, but I just didn't get around to it over the last few days, so I thought I'd go ahead and do it tonight and everything. Plus, it took me a while to figure out which 5 I wanted to put, because there are a lot of really good feel-good movies and stuff, but I narrowed it down to my 5 favorites and everything, so that I'd go ahead and do it. Coming in at number 5 is The Peanut Butter Falcon. I absolutely love this movie. It was one that just took me by surprise. I went to see it in the theater, not really knowing anything about it except that it had Shia LaBeouf and Dakota Johnson, which I used to love Shia LaBeouf as a teenager and stuff, and hadn't seen him in a long time at that point in anything. And Dakota Johnson, I've always kind of had a liking towards her and stuff, so I was just curious to see what it was. I knew a lot of people had told me that it was a really good movie, but didn't tell me what it was about because I asked them not to, and it totally surprised me. It's a really heartwarming story and everything, and it's just one of those movies that makes you feel good after you watch it and everything. It's really a great story and everything. It does have a little bit of sad moments and stuff too, but for the most part it's just a really good heartwarming story, and it tugs at your heartstrings and stuff. So The Peanut Butter Falcon is number 5, and number 4 is Billy Madison. This is one that I've actually reviewed here recently and stuff. I watched it for the first time in a really long time, probably about 6 or 7 years, and I just absolutely love this movie. It's been one of my favorites ever since I was a teenager. I used to watch this all the time on repeat, along with many Adam Sandler movies. I could probably put most of his movies as feel-good movies and everything. I just chose this one because it's one I've watched most recently, and it really was one of those movies that put me in a really good mood, and it's a lot of fun to watch and everything. So many great quotes and stuff in here, and it's absolutely hilarious. It's dumb and everything. There's like a lot of the humor is just really dumb and everything, but it's played perfectly, and they know what they're doing when they made this movie. They knew they were making something just to be really absurd and silly, and it's just a really fun time and everything. So Billy Madison is number 4, and number 3 is Elf. I absolutely love Elf. It's one of the best Christmas movies of all time, and it's one of those movies that I have to watch at least once a year. Usually I watch it a couple times a year. I just absolutely love Will Ferrell in this movie. I've been a huge fan of his for a long time, and this was one of the first movies I ever saw him in. It wasn't the very first, but it was one of them. And it's just, he's so perfect as Buddy and everything. You can't help but love him and everything, and just has so many great quotes and stuff. It's classic and everything, and if I watch this movie and it doesn't affect me, I ever watch this movie and I don't feel all warm inside and stuff after watching it, then I know I would have totally lost interest, or I'm really dead inside, because this movie just, it's one of those perfect feel-good movies and everything, and it's always a fun watch every Christmas time and everything. So Elf is number 3, and number 2 is Shrek. This is one of those movies that I could watch anytime and never get tired of it, and even if I'm having a bad day and stuff, this is one of those movies that I can enjoy and everything. It's just such a great classic and everything. Anybody who knows me knows how obsessed I am with Shrek, and pretty much it's in the name of my channel too, Ogre Boy 1992. I got the name Ogre Boy because of my obsession with Shrek. So and this is just one of those movies, every time I watch it, I just absolutely love it. Nostalgia does play a big factor in it, but it is a legit great movie, and its fan base obviously shows that it has some really good quality and stuff and everything. It has really great story, and all of the Shrek movies I think are pretty decent, except for maybe the third one, but personally, this is easily my favorite out of all of them and everything. And to me, it's the most feel good out of all of them and everything. So Shrek is number 2, and my number 1 favorite feel good movie is The Wizard of Oz. Of course, this is my favorite movie of all time. I could probably find a way to fit this on almost any top 10 list that has to do with stuff that are my favorites and stuff. I absolutely love this movie, and this is one of those movies, if I'm having a really, really bad day and just don't even feel like watching anything, I'll put this movie on, whether it's just to be on in the background. It's kind of a comfort movie too, and everything, if that makes sense. It's one of those that I could watch it a million times and never get tired of it. I actually probably have watched it a million times. I know I've seen this movie more than I have any movie. I used to watch it on repeat 24/7 when I was a kid and everything. You can ask most of the people in my family, they got really tired of this movie really fast and everything because of how obsessed I was with it. And I still am. It's still my favorite movie of all time, and it's easily one of those that I definitely consider a feel-good movie, because every time I watch it, it makes the day better anytime I watch it and everything. So it's easily my number 1. But anyway, let me know in the comments what your favorite feel-good movies are, and be sure to check out Lebo and Esley's videos on their channels for sure. Lebo's channel is just called Lebo, and Esley's is Entertainment Fanatic Reviews. Definitely go check their videos out and everything. And this is really fun list to do and everything. It was hard narrowing it down to just 5. I could have probably done another 5 and did a top 10, but I decided just to stick with the top 5 part. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know some of your favorite feel-good movies and everything, or ones that put you in a better mood and stuff and everything. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.